All right, folks, we are live in the new DELO studio, and I've got my, if you're watching us on YouTube, you can see the DELO emblem and the podcast studio. So I'm really excited about this. This is my first episode in the new remodel of the office, and we're gonna keep this one short, but coming up, I've got some guests lined up, and it's gonna be all people that I think would be intriguing and fun and at least informative on different levels, and all sorts of different people, everything from people that do sound baths to business podcasts to health and wellness to just life in general sort of stuff. So excited to share those people and do all that. But in the meantime, I wanted to just talk real quick about the whole aspect of why we work. And I think work takes on many different connotations and many different meanings. And unfortunately, I think work also gets a very bad connotation. And I think a lot of times some people, quote unquote, work too much, or they, I think the simplistic idea of work is that, I work because I need money, and I need money so that I can live. And a lot of times, people aren't necessarily following their passion. They're just going in and they're doing the best that they can in order to, collect money and to do all that sort of stuff. And they feel this pressure and this sense that, society has created this regular, let's just say, hamster wheel of people that just, kind of go and do jobs, and day in and day out, all of a sudden, their days are gone and they're working for the weekend, and then the weekend comes and goes, and then they may not be pleased with their weekend because they're not happy about their job. And the fact of the matter is we spend 70% of our lives, if not more, in the job area, where work is and all that. So it makes it really hard to go and have to, quote unquote, work in a place that you're just not that thrilled about going to, or with the people that you're working with. So, work, if we change the context of the word work, and we made it more into the context of human connection, is that the reason why we work? Yes, the benefit of working and doing something is actually connecting. I would say, at least in my case scenario, it's about connecting with humans. It's about having those interactions and those engagement with people that I know I'm taking the time to do my best job to help. I never thought in a million years, wow, insurance is the coolest job in the world, and I'm gonna be, so passionately in love with insurance. And at the end of the day, it's not really insurance that I'm in love with. It's the people that I interact with, the people that I know through my niche and through my specialty and through all the stuff that I've built up. It's through those people that create a benefit and creates a purpose, for what I'm doing and how I'm doing. And it's not to say that, every day is such a, whoa, it's such a, great day and I've got it made and this and that. No, that's, you'd be naive to think that every day is just going to be awesome. But if I stay on track and I really, do all the other things throughout my day, not just, quote unquote, the work per se, the things that I, need to do in order to help other people. But if I do these other things, these hobbies that I have, and these lessons within life, whether it be, guitar lessons, or whether it be, yoga or cold baths or stuff like that, I will interact these things throughout my day to help my work day become a little bit more, let's just say, not so much work, because I never feel like I'm working. My first podcast ever was, how do you work when you feel like you're retired? And in a way, I do feel like I'm retired. I feel relatively young at 48, and I'm just, getting going in my career. And there comes a point from when I was 20 until now, there's so much knowledge and experience, and knowledge is power. Doing all these things, reading up on old books and having experiences and the experiences that you live through, all that stuff is it's just so powerful to be able to share with others and to be able to make a part of what it is that that you're doing too within your work. So work can also mean that maybe there's other things that we want to do within our lives. I have several businesses. I have some online business. I have I'm working on getting a real estate license, all sorts of stuff. And to me, that's not work. That's just general, sort of entrepreneurship of wanting to go out and to do other things. I look at my son right now. He started a company where he's sprouting greens, and I look at, the stuff that they're doing as far as, creating this business in college where, they're looking at how to make a business out of, just sprouting greens and selling them to farmers markets and to restaurants. And where did he get this idea, and how did this happen? Well, it happened through a passion, it happened through a mindset, but it's still, going to take a lot of work to get to a point of where they're making money and doing all that. But I do believe that those rewards will, slowly and surely, come to them as long as they stay focused on the passion and the love of what they're doing. So anyways, why do we work and what is it about? That's, really, I think there's no simplistic answer to it. I think everybody's answer is different. So thanks again for enjoying this short podcast. Please follow me on Instagram. You can see me pushing my new sled in the neighborhood. It's always an amazing visual. I'm having a lot of fun with this cool sled that I just got, and training videos and all sorts of fun stuff. I'm just here to bring light to your life. And so all I ask is that if you feel like you get some light and you get some relief and a little bit of time away from the craziness by listening to me or watching me, then just share me. Share the podcast if you could. I'd be grateful. And follow me on Instagram at I am the DELO on Instagram. And also, I do have a coaching program going on. So if anybody's interested, reach out to me on that as well, and be happy to, help out with that. So that's it. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Peace.